So, Season 6B, a weird period of the extended universe when the Celestial Intervention Agency, Gallifrey's non-intervention rule-breaking institution, yanks the Second Doctor mid-regeneration to do some forced freelance work. This includes books, fan audios, and Big Finish audios. Some even take the Second Doctor showing up in 3, 5, and 2 Doctors as part of that. And in the year of our Lord 2022, Big Finish released Beyond Wargames, a box set made up of 2 stories taking place right after the Doctor was pulled from the time. First up, The Final Beginning, a 4-part story. We get straight into the timey-wimey here. You can just imagine the psychedelic regeneration, and then you can't, because the Doctor is on a mysterious planet with a broken TARDIS laying there. To his joy, it's not his. He meets Raven, a mysterious girl who's not too talkative and very secretive. But just as they enter the TARDIS, something goes wrong. Raven disappears and people are pointing guns at the Doctor. To be perfectly honest, it's not the best cliffhanger, but as it turns out, that doesn't work as the TARDIS they're in wouldn't allow it. Soon the three of them make friends, drink some tea like proper Brits, and explore the planet. What they find should be impossible by all means, because what they do find is the Daleks, which were wiped out, yet they're phasing back into existence. As he is pulled out of time by Raven, it is revealed that 1. Raven is part of the mysterious CIA, and 2. that the planet they're on is Skaro. After a bit of Dalek troubles, the Doctor and his surrogate companions are picked up in the TARDIS at the last moment. It is rather hard to talk about the story as it just sort of happens. It's very short at 15-ish minutes an episode and quite all over the place, at least in my opinion. But an alright start to a new era of the Second Doctor. No frilly shirts for him yet. Continuing on from The Final Beginning, we have the 4-parter The Wrath of the Ice Warriors. And quite the 4-parter it is, being made up from 4 episodes of around 30 minutes each, which, in my opinion, gives the story some space to breathe, unlike The Final Beginning. The first 2 parts serving as a reintroduction of the Second Doctor and one Brigadier Lethbridge Stewart, plus the introduction of the Ice Warriors operating on Earth. The rest is a high-stakes, all-out late 60s Who, with plenty of Ice Warriors, an undersea base, and even a visit to the home planet of the Ice Warriors, Mars. The Doctor. Well, he's his cheerful space hobo self, although not happy about his method of arrival, that being sent on a mission by the CIA. Throughout, he's smart, funny, and trying to keep his reasons for being there clouded, as he doesn't want the frilled shirts that are about to come just yet. Michael Troughton does a superb job voicing the late great Patrick Troughton. The Brig is another character that has been recast for a while now, to be honest, and John Culshaw does quite splendidly at it. The Brig himself is, as he often is, more of a supporting party and a force to call in the unit troops. While there's not much he did here, to be honest, I liked that at least he became buddies with an Ice Warrior for a while. Another character, being the surrogate companion of the story, is Sheena. A woman from Edinburgh, she moved to the country with her late husband, and now she paints. Be that the seaside or the Ice Warriors. Going into spoiler territory, she gets used by Zelanda for her plans to take over Mars and then eventually Earth. But at heart, she's just a kind being. And now we get to Katie Manning as the aforementioned Zelanda, royalty of the Ice Warriors, and she slays. While Zelanda's plan is rather the basic takeover, I love her coming to terms with the fact that she overslept by about 5,000 years and is now in a world where Mars is no longer the planet of the Ice Warriors, but rather an empty shell of the civilization that once was. Also here, we get a reference to the brilliant eighth monthly range adventure starring Peter Davison and Nicola Bryant, Red Dawn, which to me is one of the most interesting time periods of Mars. All in all, The Wrath of the Ice Warriors does a good job at having a 70s unit story with the second Doctor, and just being a fun story, to be honest. I give it 10 space hobos out of 10. So, the box set as a whole. The start is a bit weak, if promising. The second half is a great part of Doctor Who. Give it a try. It is rather worth what it costs. I hope we get more from this era soon. As for me, my journey continues in the next episode of Doctor Who Reviews.